Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Looking for Bijan Robinson that time out of the backfield. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
3rd down, it's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It's Penix yet again. Set up the screen. It's Reed. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. Chase Young bringing him down there. And again, it's Penix. Has it down close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. Robinson presses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Brown on to send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Blue, 32. Ready?
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 23-yard line.
Yellow.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
45.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Penix. Got a man. It's Drake London. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense in a hurry up here. Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Dialing up a receiver screen. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Now Brown on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Smith, ready. Here we go. Set.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's caught at the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 7.
Reed now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. On first down, here's Penix. It is caught left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Falcon first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, here's Penix. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. The throw intended for Drake London. And now they face second down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Again, Penix to the air. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Penix is going to throw again. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
He was brought down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Go to him again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stop for no gain, and now a big third and goal decision coming up.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their early lead to 9. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Brown on to send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
10 black.
He's mine, he's mine, he's mine.
From the red zone now. Catch made. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints reduce the lead to just 4. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
Because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
17. Saints 14.
10 black. 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 10 black.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. This is Reed working the right side. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. It's a 17-14 ball game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. He gets loose down the right side. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Brown able to tack on the point after. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Saints 14.
Now Brown on to send it away. Returnable from the 2. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Let's go now. Ready.
Counter give to ETN. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
Here we go. Blue 32. Watch the key.
They go play action on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got a man left. And they get this down to the 28. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go right back to ETN. Well, no repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and
Looking in the air here. Makes the catch. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints face a 4-point deficit. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
extra point is good by Sanders. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
Saints 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Penix working from the gun.
It's 2nd and 8.
To the right side and reeled in by London. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14
Big
yards.
gain, 14 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set.
Penix now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
And it's looking to run with it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Offensive line fast.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Working now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Let's go.
Penix on 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Now Brown on to send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 10 flat. Shot, 17. Hut.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Third and just 2 to go.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Hits his running back. We got the football prop, but not the first. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Completed over the middle. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 34-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
45, wide.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
50, green.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 3.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal.
Ready, sit, mega, 52 blue. Needle blue. Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on second and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
Now third
And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up fourth and goal. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Penix here from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons will add to their lead at the end of the half.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Saints 24.
Now Brown on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Down. Red, 38.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
He's taken down.
Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Brings up 2nd and
Throwing off the play fake. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was as they defended that pretty darn well.
Looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break. And he'll take it out wide to run this clock out. Shoots away from one. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll start the second half with ETN. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
45, 97. Black shot. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And he brings it back with a pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Trying it right side with Etienne. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Shovel pass complete. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Let's go. 52 blaster. Clock 10.
They'll air it out on 3rd. On him quick, and they bring it down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Working quickly here. Play action. Here's Penix. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. 3rd and just 2 to go.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's Penix yet again. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 30.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Falcons make it a 16-point ball game. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set hut. 52 blue.
Watch the motion.
Set hut.
Throwing from the gun. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 21
They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set, ready.
Out of the gun to give to ETN. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Yellow, drill, green. Ready?
Throwing it on second down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Riley Moss with the pick. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air. And you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness. But you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football.
First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Back to Pitts it goes. Escapes a defender. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. It's a race down the right side. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
31.
Now Brown on to send it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, ready. Red, sub 33. Yellow, red, yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Yellow, 22.
He's going to throw again on second down. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down.
Black, 95.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number two, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. And really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take some...
Oh, miscommunication. The ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, I love the creative thinking, trying to work in a lateral to that return, but that time, just do a little bit too much, and it results in giving the ball right back.
You know where laterals are fun, Kate?
Where?
On the playground. Or maybe playing Pop Warner.
Okay.
But when you got men of this... kind of caliber of speed and athleticism, that risk is just not worth the reward.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut, hut.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Red. Smash. Red. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jesse Bates in to pick it off. There he goes on the right side. And he brings it back for the pick 6 and the Atlanta touchdown. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Saints, 31.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's White on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back, they were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it,
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Ready.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. What? Set.
2nd down, looking for options. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's going to be the Saints with the football, but any efforts might be futile facing that deficit. New set of downs for them from the 31.
Let's go. Ready.
This is ETN. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate, that the corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready. Black 40.
Back to throw. And this is another one too close to that defender, Brock. Knocked away again, and this time it forces fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
10 seconds.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's good for a Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I'll throw it. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down.
2nd and 10.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Come on, set. Blue, red, cycle. Set.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Ready?
They are throwing it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 3rd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Yellow, strike it. 3-3. Ready?
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, it can mean a touchdown.
The Saints will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense in the hurry up here. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
19.
Penix here from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this one is launched downfield. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just... Oh, and it's a fake punter with the football. And no success on the fake punch. That was way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
A bunch of these punters in the NFL today, I guarantee you, go back in the Wayback Machine, and they were quarterbacks back in high school. The difference now, well, they use their legs a lot more than their arm, and it showed right there. That was a dangerous call to go for it. Try to throw a pass, and it sure blew up in their face. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Black 40. Ready?
Here's a throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Ready, set.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut, hut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Green. Black Ultra. Push, push. Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working.
From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will trail by 25.
Falcons 69. Saints 44.
Reed now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from the 43. Another carry for Robinson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're going to pass it here. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from New Orleans.